When one speaks of the Zodiac, likely reactions include both blind support and high skepticism. Some of the 12 Zodiac signs are infamous and have a scandalous reputation in social media and the public eye, such as Scorpio and Aquarius. On the other hand, other signs such as Aries and Pisces are known to be peaceful and calming and are often spoken highly of when discussed among people. However, certain signs remain the underdog, less discussed by the general public due to their rather indifferent nature. Taurus, the fearless bull, is one such sign. Unfortunately, Taurus people are rarely treated as special and Taurus qualities are seldom pointed out. Phrases such as "I knew he had to be a Scorpio" are common, while nobody has ever said, "That's so Taurus of him." However, Taurus does have a certain redeeming and relentless qualities. Let us dive into the video. If you enjoy what you see and would love to see your signs featured, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Number 10. The leave me alone syndrome. Taurus are generally good with people, but they occasionally burst into moments of silence when they wish they were left alone. It is often unrelated to their current situations or the people around them. Taurus people just like being alone at times. They appreciate the peace and serenity that comes along with it. People tend to take offense to Taurus's such practices. They believe that they need for alone me time stems from discomfort or lack of rapport. But in reality, Taurus people just need time off to focus on themselves and recharge their batteries. Number 9. Meanies when they want to be. Despite being the hot-headed bull born between April 20th and May 20, Taurus is actually extremely patient and tolerant of the actions of others. They prefer masking their frustrations, angst, and disgust rather than expressing it and ruining the prevailing mood. Taurus would rather hide their true feelings instead of hurting someone with even constructive criticism. However, on the rare occasions that a Taurus explodes in anger, they can be extremely mean and hurtful. All their pent-up feelings can be released by a small triggering event, which can make the occasions rather uncomfortable for all parties involved. However, they are highly apologetic when they realize the kind of damage that they have caused in anger. Even if such anger is justified, Taurus is still one trying to fix things. Number 8. Strong tall walls. Taurus has a particular reputation for having close boundaries, letting only a very small number of people in. Breaking through the emotional walls of a Taurus is extremely difficult. Even if a Taurus has many friends, only a few know their real unmasked identity and how they are at their lowest point in life. A Taurus expressing personal emotions or personal problems is a rare sight to see. They only do it around people they are free and comfortable with. Taurus often prefer to keep people outside the loop in their life. Letting people in is very rare for a Taurus, and hence it has to be held to a high value. A Taurus expressing even the fractions of their actual nature to any person makes that person very special in the Taurus's life. Number 7. Risk averseness. Taurus is very grounded and humble. They prefer to avoid unnecessary risk and lead a calm, quiet, and normal life. However, that is unfortunately not the case for them, as they attract people who live life on the edge. Often, a Taurus' closest friends are those who tend to jump headfirst into anything new without assessing the risk involved. So the Taurus stays behind to calculate how to avoid any problems and solve issues on the spot. Taurus generally prefer security in all important milestones in their lives: a job, romantic relationships, or even friends. This is also one of the reasons why they have high walls, as letting more people in makes them insecure and feel judged. Number 6. Bites and bites of memory. While bulls may not exactly be famous for their intelligence, nobody can deny the fact that Taurus has a memory beyond fathomable levels of other signs. Any actions that affects them in any manner is stored and secured in their brain as a core memory, no matter how significant or inconsequential it is. This is a boon to Taurus and a bane to others. Taurus's ability to recollect stuff is unmatched, and it helps them analyze people better. On the other hand, others need to be wary of Taurus's skill of remembering what people did, as it makes it nearly impossible to lie and bluff to a Taurus. However, this also prevents Taurus from being able to genuinely forgive and forget, as they keep getting reminded of people's actions easily. Number 5. Stubborn as a bull. The classic defining nature of a bull is its stubbornness, which stands second to no other. The bull cannot be rejected or denied anything, as they tend to be stubborn about where they stand. Taurus is the type to be confident about any decisions that they make, after which they do not intake anybody's uncalled opinion on it. This stubbornness stems from the fact that Taurus takes calm, collected decisions based on a number of deciding factors. Hence, they know they are right and believe they have the privilege of pursuing their opinion without being cross-questioned. Taurus also have the tendency to stay fixated on something once they have decided that they want it. They express stubbornness for it while maintaining a level head at the same time. Number 4. Criticisms falls on deaf ears. The stubbornness of a Taurus also leads to another one of their key features: their inability to take criticism. Taurus tends to feel targeted and gets very defensive when faced with even the slightest amount of critique. Taurus, however, does not do this out of malice or spite in any other intentions. They do not reject criticisms because they feel their work is untouchable or perfect. Any Taurus put their blood, sweat, and tears entirely into any task that they undertake and hence feels attacked easily, even if they are given constructive criticisms that is purely intended to help. Therefore, they do not accept critique as they believe they have worked hard and done everything they could. Number 3. Forgiveness not forged. Forgiveness is not forged in a Taurus. Since they have a great memory, they tend to remember what each person did to them. Taurus is a highly trusting people, and hence when someone breaks that trust, any Taurus is shattered and chooses never to trust them again. The ideology of a second chance does not exist in a Taurus. They may accept your apology as a means to end the uncomfortable air in the room, but they never forgive. Taurus prefers to move on and find another people to trust instead of giving multiple chances to the same person. Once a person is kicked out of Taurus's wall, they are banished forever with no way to return. Therefore, scaling the wall is impossible for such people, and hence Taurus has to be dealt with care. Number 2. See the good in people. Taurus is generally good-natured and hence tends to expect people to have the same good nature. Therefore, they always view people in a good light and never see the betrayal coming from any of their friends. Hence, when trust is broken, Taurus is hurt much more than any other zodiac, and thus they never forgive that person. When a person does not break their trust, Taurus tends to be ready to make sacrifices for them easily. They put such people first before their own interests and like to do things for them without being asked. The level of trust keeps on increasing as long as no one breaks it. Sometimes a Taurus may feel underappreciated or unwanted because they are quick to make sacrifices, but vice versa may not always be the case. This is because they expect people to give as much as they get from them, which may backfire. Number 1. Couch potatoes. Last but not the least, on a lighter note, Taurus, the mighty stubborn bull, often wants nothing more than to curl up on a couch either by themselves or with their favorite person and watch something heartwarming. Stomach-warming snacks are a bonus. Taurus are a simple creature that wants to be lazy after work and relax instead of pursuing some other task of heavy work. And that's a wrap for this video. Overall, Taurus is a very special sign that ought to be taken seriously. They are passionate and indifferent at the same time due to their high tolerance and can often be mistaken as cold. However, they are the most loving sign out of all 12. Let us know your views and questions in the comment section. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see your signs featured next. See you soon!